Hey yo, what's going on with those viewers of the tube? Tyler here of Chico Crypto, coming to you from the backyard with a candid video on this beautiful Thursday in California once again. So let's talk about Bitcoin and the price. It's been a volatile past couple of days. The price slid under 20K, the pre-CPI data, inflation data, and then it pumped back over 20K after the data was released. And this morning we were below, but now we are above. So what is going on? Well, CPI data, it actually came in hotter than expected. Expected was about 8.8%, and it came in at 9.1%. And this is causing traditional markets to slide, but Bitcoin is kind of hodling at its level. Inflation's hot, but Bitcoin might be hotter. So we're going to talk about these Bitcoin whales preparing for a big move. But first, we have to talk about important dates that are coming up in the cryptocurrency market. So later in the month, a couple weeks from now, is the next Fed FOMC meeting where they're going to decide what they're going to do with interest rates. This happens July 26th through the 27th. 27th is when they will announce their rate decision. So the question is, how much are they going to raise? Well, the last time they did 75 basis points. So again, people think 75 is going to happen again. But there is a possibility that they do go higher, my friends. Usually the United States follows what the Bank of Canada and Canada does. Canada always releases their decision first, and Canada just yesterday raised by 100 basis points. So it is very, very possible, in my opinion, that a 100 basis point raise is coming. And I think that's what traditional markets are pricing in as of right now, because they think it's going to be hotter. I mean, inflation keeps increasing. The Fed's going to have to keep trying to raise rates to stop inflation, but like I've been saying, it's not going to work, and the Fed's going to have to reverse course here soon, probably by the end of the summer. But the next big date we want to talk about is July 28th, just the day after the rate decision. The U.S. Q2 GDP is released. So how much did the U.S. economy grow? Did it grow at all? Well, Goldman Sachs, yes, the Sachs boys, socks are nice, put out a report where they expect it to barely grow, a 0.7% increase. And this is down from their prior estimation, which was released last month, and they said they were expecting it to grow about 1.9%. So that wouldn't necessarily be good either. But then July through August, we have earnings seasons for the corporates. And JP Morgan, they kicked it off today, reporting a 28% drop in profits. And then we have a few other big corporates letting theirs out tomorrow. Wells Fargo, Citibank, BlackRock, and then of course this is going to continue throughout July and into early August. And many are expecting earnings not to be so good. So that could have a negative effect on the Bitcoin price. But again, all this coincides with where I think the Bitcoin bottom is going to be, around late September or early September, late August. But now let's talk about that Bitcoin whale. Ooh, baby. The largest non-exchange whale has been stacking BTC like a madman. Just a couple days ago, there was news that they purchased 901 BTC in July alone. So far, we're not even halfway through. And they have a total of over 132,000 BTC, which is about $2.86 billion worth of BTC. And that same whale actually bought 38 more today during the dip. So what do they know that we don't? Why are they continuing to stack? Well, actually that whale is doing what a lot of people say to do in these markets, is to dollar cost average. They know the Bitcoin bottom is coming. You know, no one knows the exact bottom. So of course they're buying on a schedule, it seems like, and buying a certain amount every week or so. And I mean, dollar cost averaging, especially in a bear market, is probably the best idea you can do, because yes, you're not going to time the bottom and make that big, you know, lump sum you want to put in to get the best price. You should dollar cost average, and eventually you'll catch the bottom with some of your profits. But in the long term, buying at these bottom is going to be stupendous when the bull market returns. So it's not just that whale though, my friends. There are many whales stacking. News was released yesterday, I think. Over the past 5 weeks, whales, besides this one, have added over 52,000 coins to their stack. You know, that's about over $1 billion, you know? $1 billion has been added to whales' wallets in just the past 5 weeks. And it's not just whales, you guys. The sharks, dolphins, and the small, tiny whales are continuing to stack as well. Since February of this year, holders of 10 to 100 BTC have been increasing. Holders of 100 to 1,000 BTC have been increasing. And 10,000 to 100,000 BTC whales have also been stacking since February of this year. So it is pretty obvious, in my opinion, the whales, they know, you know, Bitcoin is cyclical. They know Bitcoin is going to hit a bottom. We're already 70% down. You know, prior markets gone about 80 to 90% down. So we may have some more pain, but I mean, in the long run, it's not going to matter. So what I say, do what the whales do. Start dollar cost averaging into the crypto markets. And I've been trying to tell all my friends and family this, you know, right now is the time to buy. And they're like, oh, but it's going down. I'm like, oh man, the only time you guys want to buy is literally when the markets are pumping. You know, oh, Tyler, should I buy now? Should I buy now? Well, probably not, you know. We are getting near the top. Should have listened to me 6 months, a year ago, but it seems like it happens every cycle, because I've been a part of this is gonna be my 4th one. So crazy. But now let's talk a little bit about altcoins. Chico has made a pretty dang good call here lately. GMX, the decentralized perpetual exchange on Arbitrum, as well as Avalanche, and it's going to be moving to other chains, is dominating. Over the past 2 weeks, it's gone up 100% from $15 to $30, close to $30 as of right now. And I love GMX. GMX pays you out in the chain, native chains token, for staking with them. You get paid Ethereum or Avalanche if you're staking on the Avalanche chain. Arthur Hayes, very bullish on GMX. He said it's probably going to be the next big perpetual exchange out there. And if it takes, you know, a big slice of the pie and starts doing volume like Uniswap, Binance, or, you know, some other perpetual exchanges, Bybit, GMX holders are going to be in for some nice treats come next bull run. But another thing I've been saying, old school DeFi has been doing really well during this bear market. People are, you know, figuring out that the shit is shit and the good is good. And old school DeFi has been around the block. They know what they're doing. So SNX broken into the top 100, I think in the top 75. One that was just recently out of the top 100, Curve DAO is actually broke right back into the top 100. So again, look at the old school DeFi. Another one I'm still hodling half of, and it's been doing really well, is Ohm. Everyone's forgotten about Ohm, but your boy Chico hasn't. I'm also still holding my Clima. But I want to talk about finally a project that I haven't talked about and one that I am getting bullish on. That is a Polkadot project, and it is A-Star, which is a WASM and EVM smart contract chain. So if you guys didn't know, Polkadot has purpose chains, and the purpose of A-Star is to provide smart contracts for other chains, so they don't have to. So yeah, take a look at that. It's one that I probably will be researching deeply and making some videos on in the future. The last thing I want to talk about is coin I don't like, but it's probably going to do pretty well. XRP, it's looking like they're going to win their case against the SEC. They just had a former executive for XRP, Michael Barr, join the Federal Reserve. What else is there with XRP that could do well? Can't remember, but XRP is probably going to do pretty well once all the news slides through and they went against the SEC. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you tuning in for the video. I have a regular content tomorrow, and then I'm going to be off for the weekend. So if I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you on Monday. Cheers. Have a good one.